Hi, welcome back to Fat Lady Chats. How are you all doing? I miss you all so much. Thank you for listening and staying faithful and loyal to Fat Lady Chats, okay? I appreciate it. And I miss y'all so much, my beautiful ones. So today, I want to talk with you all about what's going on in the world and what's going on here in Georgia, of course. First, I want to say that I am so sorry about all the Asian victims that happened when a guy went to this bar and started shooting them. I think it was a race crime and a sex addiction crime. I'm like on the fence with that as well. And of course, I guess we haven't been known. The president said that a lot of crime been going on in the Asian community, so it hasn't been in the limelight, so we don't know. I'm really want to talk about. I want to say that I love Asian people. I look at Asian movies, especially Korean movies. That's really been the beginning of my platform. Since I started, since the pandemic, because I love their love stories, and I love Korean food. Okay, so I do a lot of YouTuber, and I get a lot of ideas, and I actually cook a lot of stuff here that is Korean. But I understand, everybody saying stop violence on Asians. But what happened to, we have been taken advantage of, we have been beat down, we have been hung, the black community. It has been violence forever for black people. What happened to all of us just getting together instead of waiting till the crime come to your door? What happened to that? I mean, don't wait till the crime come to your door. Something happened to your race. And then you want everybody to pull together. We should all be pulling together as minorities, period. All of us. And I noticed that a lot of people just, turn a blind eye when a black man get killed. If a police pull him over. Or if a black woman get killed over, same thing, unfairness. Or how about that black woman got killed in that prison, in that jail? Nobody don't know what happened. How about Breonna Taylor? What happened to that? So, I mean, we've been going through a lot of violence since the day of time. And when the president, Biden, sat there and said, stop the violence on the Asian community, and here it is that we are the ones that helped get him where he's at, here in Georgia. And when he said that, that kind of put a lot of black people in uproar. And because we looking like, okay, well, violence been happening to us forever. No one came out and said, can we stop the violence on the black community? It blowed my mind. But I do got a message for President Biden. I don't know. I know that you're trying to, repair the ties with our China allies, Asian allies. And I understand that. I respect that. But I think that was the wrong thing to say, period. Knowing that in your own home, on your own state here, that we have black community have been fighting for rights, fair rights, and we've been fighting forever for people to stop, committing violent acts towards us. Right here. Okay? And nothing has never been said like that. So, I'm here to tell you, you might be a one-time 4-year president. You made all these promises. And even the guys that we voted for here in Georgia did all these promises. I haven't seen nothing different yet. That law that went in effect for voting rights, it should never happen, period. And, to me, in my family and other family members, we don't see, we don't think about driver license and ID because we work and we have driver license and ID. So we get caught up in this little bubble. But if you think about it, how about people who are really homeless, mentally ill, and they don't have a dime in their pocket? So they are taking the voting rights from them because they don't have ID to show at all. No ID. If they had to choose between getting them a piece of chicken or getting them something to eat, anything, and a driver license or ID, they're gonna choose that because they surviving. And I get caught up too because I was like, when it first came, I don't see what the big deal is. That's what I'm thinking. I said, I got driver license ID. I said, most people should have driver license ID. But that's very selfish for me to think like that. I don't know anything about being homeless. I don't know anything about living up on a bridge where I cannot vote. So I don't know anything about that. So a lot of times we have to kind of like step in other people's shoes or think about, what is really going to happen if they put this law in effect, and they have already. It shouldn't have went down. John Ossoff did all that. Reverend Warnick said all that stuff. What have y'all done? How did that go into effect? How that this was allowed? How was this allowed? We went all out the way and voted for you all. I haven't seen anything yet. And I know this is the first year, but we will see. I guarantee you we won't vote for you no more. Because there's so many black people so angry about what President Biden had said. He pointed out one race and forgot about the race that always been dealt with violence. I'm so passionate about that. I'm so upset. This is what kind of sign, if everybody get together, it need to be up. Stop the violence for all minorities, please. On all the minorities, please. Stop the violence. We shouldn't wait on one race to go through something, and then now everybody want to march and do this. No. When George Floyd, when that man put his knee on that man's neck, every minority should have been out there. Every one of them. Everybody. Because sooner or later, they're going to come knocking on your door. Every minority should have been out there marching. And I thank God that we had many Caucasian people that actually stood up for that. They knew that was just totally wrong. We are a human race first. And I'm going to keep preaching this. We're a human race first. When I go out with my Caucasian friends, I don't think I'm no better or no less. I don't see what color I am. You know why? Because I'm a damn human. I got 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, 2 ears, 2 hands, and 2 feet, just like they do. And everybody does. If we start thinking about that, human, instead of thinking about, oh, this race, then I think we could be better. And stop thinking that one race is more superior than the other. We have a long way to go, people. And I pray that my children, or your children's children, this won't be a problem anymore. I probably won't be able to live to see the difference because I don't see anything being done now. And I might not live to see, but I pray. And I'm going to keep talking on my platform as much as I can about one race, and that's the human race. I'm going to continue to do that over and over and over and over. Because that's how your kids should be thought of. One race. Fair is fair. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Thank you all for listening to Fat Lady Chats. Follow me. Hit the like button. I'm also on TikTok as well. Y'all have a great Saturday. Bye.